Hey guys, welcome back to another Player One Painter painting show. And today, I was thinking about doing a painting inspired by Nintendo Switch's new game, Kirby Allies. I remember playing Kirby back on the Super Nintendo, and yeah, consume your enemies, get some kind of crazy weapon out of it. I mean, doesn't everyone? Now, one of the areas and bosses I love the most is Whispy Woods. I mean, it's an adorable little tree. I love landscapes. I love him. So I'm going to take the inspiration of Whispy Woods and appropriate it with my own style. Kind of have like a fusion of like a fantasy Whispy Woods Kirby action going on. Yeah, should be fun. Let's go. Oh, hello there. Let's get started painting. Gotta put the painting hat on and make sure you put it on right. Yeah, come on, you're painting in front of an audience. There you go. Hat secured. Let's go ahead and put some of that liquid white all over the canvas. Again, this is just a painting medium, and it makes the paints easier to work with. So put it all on that canvas. Yeah! Everything is great. Everything is okay. Nothing is wrong at all. Oh my god! Alright, after the liquid white is all over the canvas, go ahead and grab some green. In this combination, I use the sap green, the lemon yellow, and a little bit of the phthalo blue. You can see I'm adding more yellow to the mixture, and just kind of think how light would come down in the forest. Yeah, this part is really just filling in the background, because we're eventually going to paint over all this. This is just going to give us a chance to sketch around with paints. As you can see, I put more sap green on here. I'm actually mapping out what the canopy of the trees are going to be on top here. Go ahead and paint that around. Setting up Whispy Woods, and whoop, got a brush bristle on the painting. Get that out of there. Or just throw it on the ground. Mapping out the leaves for Whispy Woods. We'll eventually add his trunk soon. Sometimes you gotta stand when you paint. And you see I'm going in one direction with most of these strokes because I want to make it like light's coming down through the tree branches. Oops, sometimes it falls on you. You gotta be prepared, you know? Safety first, man, even when painting. Not gonna lie, a little side story. Even with the up and down brush motion of painting, I sweat profusely because everything makes me sweat because I sweat all the time. Don't judge me. That's why I wear hats, so you don't see it. What are we doing here? We are mapping out Whispy Woods' trunk. Kind of was going for a combination of like an Ent from Lord of the Rings, also a little inspiration of Wizard of Oz. You know, the fun apple throwing trees. Of course, you know, our good friend Whispy Woods. I'm starting off with a burnt umber and phthalo blue mixture. It makes a nice gray shadow color, so I'm trying to start with the shadow side first. You'll see in a second here, I'm going to work towards the lighter side. But yeah, I lay it down first, and then you switch up your brush, make sure you do your light strokes, and then obviously you're going to paint on top of all this. This is just the foundation of Whispy Woods. Looking pretty nice. I wouldn't mind picking apples from him, because he looks really friendly. Everyone needs a friend, even Whispy Woods. There's a shadow from the leaves above. So, you ever go hiking, the forests are pretty complex. The fun thing about painting forests is you have to choose when enough's enough, because you can keep on going on and sometimes you lose your mind a bit, but it's fun. There's so much opportunity to paint. So have fun with this one, if you decide to paint, or just watch me. I don't know, you do you. Putting some distant trees in the background. A mixture of brown and white because I want them to be faded. The full focus of the painting is going to be Whispy Woods. I just put in a few trees in front just to give it effect that we're in a forest. Just putting some detail work on here, and yeah, you can just see the light is going to be coming from the right side, so everything is going to be affected in the painting from the right side. So any pillars, any trees, any light beams. And it falls down again. You gotta watch out for that. And you can really, it's evident here where the shading comes in. You're seeing the light is coming from the right and the shadows on the left. Oh, spinning around. What are we doing here? Oh, getting sick. And I fell off the chair. Very nice. Where'd I go? There's my hat. And there's me, on the ground. Yeah, I am a painting professional. I went to college for 4 years. It is great. It's not expensive at all. Now this is the fun part, because since we put our base layer down, we get to really play around with the details. Don't do individual leaves, it will drive you nuts. I usually just get a bigger brush, fill up, with the green paint, and just tap it, The tap of the brush makes beautiful leaves. Definitely a good idea to keep in mind. And as you can see, I'm trying to map out the light beams coming down, and looks like I'm just painting over all the stuff I did in the background. It happens. The good thing about oil paint, though, if you're not feeling what's going on, you can just paint right over top of it. It happens. Let me. What? It happens. Oh, and what did you do? Were you painting off camera again? Oh my goodness! What did you do? All right, well, we'll go with what we have here. Apparently, I was painting off camera. Gonna get some angry comments down below. Just be gentle, be nice. Okay, we are just putting details on distant trees. Whispy Woods isn't the only one. Gonna give him some friends. Have a little path here. Put some light on that path. Just a mixture of brown and yellow and white, and now a little shadow to it too. You can just see that once the paint initially dries, so much more opportunity you can go back into it and change and modify. And that's one thing, after a painting is dry, it doesn't mean it has to be done. You can always go back and change a few things that weren't floating your boat. You can just see we're putting the ultimate detail, making Whispy Woods stand out more by adding the most contrast on him. So he gets the lightest lights and the darkest darks, compared to the other trees. Alright, so we're just putting some minute details on the forest around them. Other trees, same technique. You make a trunk, you make leaves. And this is the fun part. This is your opportunity to really just play around with little forest details. Sticks, twigs everywhere, some little lights here and there. It's fun. And make sure you have fun. Don't get overwhelmed. Painting should be fun, so make it fun. Alright, we're going to switch up our brush, and we'll put his little apples there. Now, this little rascal, I died so many times by him killing me with his apples, but we'll put them on there. I think we're done. And there you have it. Finished product. Kirby speed painting completed. Thanks for tuning in to another speed painting, and hey, these are fun. I wouldn't mind doing more in the future, so let me know in the comments. Do you want to see more of these? Even if you don't say yes or no, I'll probably still do more, so there you go. As y'all know, my name is Kurt, aka the Player One Painter, and if you want a print of this painting, I do have a link down below. If not, it's all good. I'll see you on the next episode of the Player One Painter. Cheers!